Hey, what's up, Epic Gamers? It's your boy, back at it again with another video. So yeah, I've been gone for a little over 2 months, maybe even coming up on 3 months, other than the live stream that I did a couple days ago. And yeah, that's because I am a big procrastinator. So, well, I mean, I got a new desk, I got a new setup, also I have food coloring on my finger, yep. So, yeah, tell me what you think of the new setup. I think it looks better, than what it did. It's not as bright, and, so, yeah, procrastination's fun. I built this guy actually like a couple days, or I built the base of him a couple days after Megatron, and it was just the top, like the roof, that it was the wings. Oh, I just gave it away. That I had a really a hard time on, but I think it turned out pretty well. So yeah. Also, we're almost at 800 subscribers, and when I recorded my Megatron, I think we're just barely at 700, so I gained nearly 100 subscribers without doing anything, so thank you guys so much for that. Alright, so, yeah, here's Bumblebee. So yeah, this guy was a little bit difficult for me, just because of the size, and, all that stuff. The back is kind of ugly, but for the legs, they're only 3. I mean, these are the legs. But, I had to either sacrifice the side of the car or the back of the car, and I figured you're not even going to see the back of the car all that much, so I just decided that the sides were more important. So yeah, he is a bit gappy and messy, especially at the top. But, I mean, we do it for the robot mode. So yeah, I mean, he doesn't roll. But, I mean, you can slide him around. Yeah, he's got the nice black stripe going through here. There you go. You can see a little bit of yellow there. That is his head. You can kind of see it through there. But, it's whatever. He will probably be on, like, he's gonna be, if I display him, he's gonna be in robot mode. So yeah, I think that's just about it for the vehicle mode. There's the underside if you're curious. I think that's about it. Yeah, so let's get into comparisons, and then we will transform him. Okay, so here is Bumblebee next to a minifigure. That's not really accurate. I mean, if he was a little bit bigger, then yeah, probably it would be accurate. But it's not quite. So, yeah, there you go. Here he is next to Optimus Prime, which, I did do some modifications to Prime. I think he looks a lot better than he did. It's just these side pieces were kind of sticking out that way, and this front section was ugly, and so I changed that. But yeah, I think these guys look really good together. I really like that. And I think that's accurate. I don't know. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna tell myself that that's accurate. So yeah, there you go. And here is Bumblebee next to Megatron. I said that weird. Yeah, Bumblebee's tiny next to him. I mean, Optimus is pretty small next to Megatron. And, Optimus is, like, the same height as Megatron. Isn't that weird? Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Alright. Here is Bumblebee next to the Studio Series Bumblebee, which, I mean, clearly this one's a lot bigger. Actually, he's not too wider than the Lego one. But, yeah. And here is actually the Studio Series Optimus Prime. Which, I mean, maybe that's accurate. I don't know. I haven't seen those movies in a long time. I should probably rewatch them. But yeah. There you go. So now let's get into the transformation. Oh, and one more comparison. Here he is with, I don't even know what toy line this is from, but yeah, the 5th Bumblebee. There you go. Alright, now let's transform him. Okay, so what you want to do is, okay, let's see, okay, what you want to do is you want to lift up this roof, and this transformation is a bit different than the toys, which I actually prefer this transformation, just because the robot mode is a lot cleaner, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Okay, so then we are going to split the legs, and I can already see that we're going to need to raise the camera. That always happens. That is supposed to be there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna raise the camera. Okay, that looks weird. Alright, so now we are going to bring this whole section down, just like that, and rotate it around here. Alright, and you can already probably tell where this is going. Okay, now we are going to bring these pieces out to the side on these little 1x1 bar pieces. So we're going to kind of, in any way, you know, just make room. Doesn't really matter which way we turn them. We're going to be messing with them in a minute. No, that was gross. Okay, so there you go. Okay, that's a lamp. Hi. Oh yeah, I don't have my lamps on. That's okay. So now what we are going to do is we're going to rotate this piece around, and we're going to bring this around here, and then just kind of unfold the entire arm. So yeah, do the same with the other side. And there we go. Those usually break. I'm proud of myself. Okay, there we go. Now he's pretty much almost done. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to kind of move these pieces. Focus, thank you. We want to move these pieces. There we go. Just kind of make room for the head coming in. So this is kind of an illegal technique. I couldn't really think of anything else. So yeah, just gonna rotate the head, and then that'll snap in there, and then there you go. Okay, now last but not least, we are going to these will be the wings. So they're kind of small. I like them. I like to rotate that piece there. It's kind of hard to see that, but yeah, you just kind of rotate there, and then you just kind of adjust them however you please. Maybe not that much rotate. And there we go. There you have Bumblebee in robot mode. And there is Bumblebee in his robot mode. I already said that. Yeah, so I really like the Bumblebee. I don't know, he's so small, and that's what I like about him. Yeah, and he's actually really articulated too. He's got a bunch of ball jointed legs and hips, and these, like, his arms are on all sorts of hinges, and it's mostly stud friction. But yeah, I really dig this little Bumblebee, and I didn't have a lot of, yeah, that happens. I didn't have a lot of, like, references for other Lego Bumblebees. There's only a couple movie ones. So I kind of I was kind of on my own, which is good because, you know, practice makes perfect, you know. So yeah, here he is. So here is Bumblebee next to a mini, flying everywhere, next to a minifigure. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's accurate. So Bumblebee, I think he's around 20 feet tall. Let's just say 17 feet tall. So say Bumblebee's about 17 feet tall, and the average human, let's say 6 feet tall. So 6 12. Yeah, so that's about accurate. You know, even though he's not accurate in vehicle mode, he's pretty accurate in robot mode. So bringing Prime in. Wow, Prime's a tall boy. Can you stand, please? There you go. I gave him a little kickstand, for the back of his feet, because he's kind of hard to stand up. So, yeah, this is also about accurate. Bumblebee should be a little bit taller, maybe. I did also make Prime taller, by a lot. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave that piece off because it doesn't really matter. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say that this is pretty accurate. So he's 17 feet tall. I don't know how tall Prime is, maybe 30, something like that. And then on one of the movie cases for the first Transformers, Sam and Michaela are by Prime's feet, and they come up to about his knees. So I'm gonna say that's about accurate. And here's Megatron. He doesn't have his backpack because it was being stupid. So yeah, there you go. I didn't transform the actual figures because I didn't want to. So yeah, that is Bumblebee. I don't have any weapons for him yet, which I showed off Prime's weapon that one time, right? Yeah, it's right here. So yeah, that's Bumblebee. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you loved the video, I forgot my outro. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.